This video is brought to you by the Mexican National School of Chess and Fari's Chess.
How to note and read a game. In this section, I will teach you how to note and record your own chess games. In addition, you will learn how to note the solution of chess problems and read games in which the algebraic system will be used. The algebraic system involves combining 2 points. If you take a glance at a chessboard, you will see the vertical numbers 1 to 8 and the horizontal letters from A to H. These numbers and letters will help us identify which squares to move the pieces. In this image, we locate where to find the pieces. The bishop is on B8, the pawn is on C3, the king is on E4, the rook is on F7. To note the move of the piece on the square or notation, we will do the following. First, note the initial piece in uppercase. Afterwards, the letter on the chessboard in lowercase. And lastly, the number. When you move the pawn, only note the square where it will be placed. When noting the knight, the letter N is used instead of the letter K. This is because the letter K is used when noting the king. A few examples. In this position, the whites just move the bishop, threatening the king. The way to note that a piece is in check is to add a cross sign. When there is a checkmate, use 2 crosses. The whites move the knight from B1 to D2. Since there was the possibility to move both knights, B1 and F3, to move to D2, they need to specify which knight they moved. For this case, use N BD2. The knight from B moved to D2. When there is a capture, note the only square where the piece was moved. For an example, BC6 check. The bishop ate the knight and in check. Also, you can put BXC6, which means the bishop takes C6 and is in check. The whites just made castling. The correct way to note castling is 0, 0. If it is castling long, add a 0, 0, 0, 0. When the pawns have made a capture, like in this case, where the black pawn can eat the white pawn, there are 2 ways of notation. CD4 or CXD4. Note the first row where the pawn is and the next square where he will move, eating the other pawn. When the pawn is crowned, as in this case, it will move to B8. The notation is B8 capital Q. Note the initial piece that is shown.